So, as you know, tonight is a new episode of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. And a lot of people have wondered why exactly has Lisa Rinna been able to get away with so much? Sidebar, I did see that story that was going online that Cherie, Garcelle's friend, allegedly was bitten by a rat at Lisa Rinna's home during an event. Allegedly. I don't know how true that is. I don't know how true that is, but you guys know there have been moments where rodents allegedly have been at Lisa Rinna's home. As you also know, Lisa Rinna is leaning into a storyline and a battle with Sutton, but the receipts are not receding for Lisa Rinna because based on Elton John's charity public tax returns, we don't see a donation from her, Lisa Rinna, or Harry Hamlin. Okay. And I hope that Sutton, we need you to get a little bit more in there, But of course, Lisa Rinna went on this rant over the weekend, basically saying that, oh, if Erica's a gold digger, how did you get your money? Didn't you marry into money? And Sutton, with one response, says, Lisa, we grew up together. They built their fortune together. Okay? There is a difference. But a lot of people have suspected, why exactly does Lisa Rinna get away with not having a storyline year after year after year? Well, according to our friends over at All About the Real Housewives on Instagram, they're saying that maybe it's in her contract. Maybe it's in her contract, allegedly. So this is an anonymous email. She's got a secret deal. Does Lisa Rinna have a secret deal with Bravo? It wouldn't surprise us because we already know there are deals on the table over time. Like our friends over at Tamara Towels have reported, there are some secret deals in Atlanta. Candy allegedly has things in her contract in regards to how much she's paid and that no one's paid more than her. Apparently, Nene had something similar. But according to this anonymous email over at Bravo and Cocktails, they're saying that she has some sort of secret deal. This is the email. Spill it to bravoandcocktails.com. Why don't Lisa Rinna rumors ever get exposed? She's, quote, protected. She's good TV and also has been a major actress. Bravo isn't stupid. They try and press for a personal story. On her and she'll freak the F out. It's basically in her contract. She's not the only one in Beverly Hills with that deal. Hey, Kyle Richards. Are we surprised? And this is part of the reason why they're lucky that Erica has this legal battle situation happening, because that has added to people's interest in this show. And that's why the ratings have been doing so well. But also, not just because of Erica, it's because people like Sutton and Garcelle are pressing Erica to talk about it. At one point, Erica says, well, Garcelle promised that she wouldn't talk about it anymore. I'm mad at Garcelle even try to make that promise. Girl, you need to do your job and get into that, you know what. Sidebar, did we forget that in season 9, I saw this on TikTok in season 9, that Dorit had a burglary before? Did we forget about that?
A few days, we had something happen that sort of tipped my world upside down. We were away and we discovered that we had been robbed. All of my handbags, all of my jewelry, every single thing.
Wait a minute. I'm rewatching The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills Season 9, Episode 1, Dorit has been robbed. Deja vu, anyone? Now, I am not saying or implying that the robbery this season is fake, because I've seen a lot of people speculate that. But wouldn't you think if you had already been robbed once, you would have better security? And no one has mentioned this. She hasn't said anything about it, but she's been robbed twice. I completely forgot about this. Twice. What is going on? What is happening?
She had a burglary before, and yet here we are with the security off. Why not? If you've ever had a burglary before, would your security system be off? Even when she explained why she had the security system off, made no sense to me. Especially in a location, we had a caller call in and say, there were a lot of burglaries around the time of Dorit's burglary. You think that she didn't hear about that? Why would your system be off? Oh, I don't want the kids to set up. Y'all don't have systems where that didn't make sense to me. But it also wouldn't surprise, bringing it right back around, it wouldn't surprise me that Lisa Rinna has a secret deal. And her part of her deal is you'll stir the pot where everyone else. And people still do like Lisa Rinna as the, villain of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.